What is up, everybody? Welcome back to Team Fish Nichols YouTube channel. Today we're doing another Seniors States question and answer video. This time we have James, and James made top 8 at SoCal with this Decklist, and this is Dylan Dryer's Yveltal Toad Garbodor. We've seen this list a lot of times, nothing too crazy, just, Yveltal for Ball, and you have Garbodor lock out everything you need. We talk about he plays 3 Toads, so we can Quake a Punch and do stuff like that. And he got, like I said, he got top 8 at SoCal, and he also got top 8. Or I think it was top 8. Let me make sure. Yeah. So he got top 8 at Arizona with a Flareon deck. And I can't show the Flareon deck because it is Ryan's underground list. But I'll post it down below. So if you have an underground, you can see his list. But hopefully you enjoyed the interview, and thanks for watching. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Team Fish Nichols YouTube channel. Today we're doing another state's question and answer video with
James Horvath.
And where are you from?
I'm from California.
Okay, so it's been 2 weekends of states. Where have you played this past 2 weekends?
I've played in California for the first weekend and then Arizona for the second weekend.
Okay, so I guess we'll go to the first week in California. How'd you do in Swiss?
I went 402 with Yveltal, Garbodor, Seismitoad.
Mm-hmm. And the 402, where one of those is like a potential ID, or did you like accidentally ID both rounds?
I went 4-0 and then I just ID'd my last 2 rounds.
Okay, that's pretty nice. So, what was your, what'd you play against top 8, sorry?
I played against Manectric, Toad, Drifblim.
Mm-hmm. And, was that matchup just like an auto loss, or did you have like any chance?
I thought I had a decent chance because I can just spam Toad since I ran 3 of them.
Yeah, and that does not work out?
Game 1, I didn't get a laser turn 1, and that's a huge part of the matchup.
Mm-hmm.
I figured out that, and then the second game, I won. It came down to whether I could top deck a Lysander, and I top deck Computer Search for it.
Well, there you go.
And then the third game, they called time, and then I could Lysander out of Jirachi. He hadn't played a supporter for a couple turns.
Mm-hmm.
So I Lysandered out Jirachi and Hypnotoxic Lasered it. So if he couldn't get an energy, I would win. But if I just Quaking Punch the active, he would have been knocked out. And I would have taken the prizes.
Yeah.
And the next turn I could attach and retreat, and then just Lysander up Jirachi, Laser, and for game.
Okay.
But I screwed up really badly.
So what happened?
So I Lysandered up the Jirachi and just hit it. And he has like 2 Manectric set up, and there's like 160 damage on a bench Pokemon, so he just Junipered, attach, and then overrun, and I'm like,
Oh.
I felt really stupid after that one.
That's okay, mistakes happen, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so you end up losing the top 8. So, what happened the next week? What deck did you play next week?
I played Ryan Sablehouse Flareon list.
Mm-hmm.
And call me a net decker, but I'm just doing whatever gives me the best chance to do well.
Yeah, I mean, it makes sense. Like, why not play a deck that obviously does good? So
yeah.
I mean, it doesn't bother me. So, what happened in Swiss?
The first round I played against an Embor Delphox deck.
Okay.
And it was way closer than I expected it to be. Got turn 2 Delphox both games, and I was like, how am I going to win this? But I got out Empoleon late in the first game, and then I could attack command for game by benching 2 eggs. But it went down to like 1 prize both games.
Okay, so that's close. Too close for comfort.
Yeah.
All right.
And then the second game, I got out Empoleon, and then I just attacked command a lot.
Okay. So, what happened to the other rounds?
Second round, I played against a metal deck, so I was fist pumping. Third round, I played against Slurpuff Toad.
Okay.
I got donked game 1.
That sucks.
I just started like Mr. Mime, no supporter.
Mm-hmm.
And then the second game, it came down to I prized my last energy, and on an Executor active, if I could just blockade, I would have won.
Okay.
But the energy was prized.
Okay.
And he also hit like every crushing hammer he played.
Did he just flip like a bunch of heads and stuff?
Yep.
Okay. So. Oh well. So what happened in the next round?
Next round I played against Yveltal, and then I made this stupid play.
Mhm.
Like, I had a Flareon all set up, and I just put the DC on the Eevee. I wasn't thinking right. If I just put it on the Flareon, I would have just won right there. But it didn't end up mattering.
Okay.
I still 2-0'd him.
Okay, that's very nice. All right. So what happened the next round?
Wait, in the fourth game, I think, there was like a point where he could have just Quaking Punch and knock out my Flareon, and then I would have just lost. But I had a Leafeon with a Bangle on it, and if he Quaking Punched and I had an energy, I could just knock out for game.
Mhm.
Well, I didn't have any energy left. So he was like, pass, and I'm like, draw, VS Seeker, Lysander, knockout game.
So he didn't punch you at all?
No.
That's kind of weird. So,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because if he just Quaking Punched, then I could just attach, but I didn't have any energy left.
I guess he didn't know that.
Yep.
Yeah, okay. So you end up overall winning that size Slurpuff deck?
Oh, no, I lost my third round, but this was the fourth round.
Oh, okay, yeah,
Yveltal.
sorry, yeah. Okay. Oh, against Yveltal, yeah, sorry. Alright. So what happened in the fifth round?
Fifth round, I played against another Yveltal.
Mhm.
At this point, I was thinking the Yveltal matchup wasn't as good as I thought it was, because I was expecting a lot of Yveltal when I thought about playing Flareon,
Yeah.
because I thought it was just a really good matchup, but it turns out it wasn't as good. But I still 2-0'd that series.
Now, why do you say it's not good? Because like maybe the size of toads, or what is it?
I don't really like. You have to set up really quickly, or else their Yveltals just overwhelm you.
That's true.
And I can't always get Flareon set up, and Baby Yveltal is a pain
Yeah.
for Flareon.
Yeah, just one shot your EVs and stuff, it hurts a lot.
No, it
Alright.
figures that's like, I have to Vengeance them, and they just get a free knockout, and I only take one prize.
Okay, sure. So if you don't get the Lysander, you don't do much. Alright, that makes a lot of
Yeah.
sense. Alright, so...
And then in the sixth round, I just ID'd.
Okay, sweet. So, in top 8, what did you play against?
I played against an Yveltal Toad deck.
It's kind of weird that the top 8 before you played against Yveltal... I mean, you played Yveltal top 8, now in the other game you're playing against Yveltal top 8. So
Yeah.
what happened in that matchup?
Game 1, I set up really quickly. I got turn 1 Empoleon.
Mm-hmm.
And then, I could, there was a point in the game, it was late game, where he has, Yveltal set up,
Mm-hmm.
and I have like 8 cards in deck, he ends me to 1. I have a diving draw if I can hit a Juniper, or just the Flareon DC, I win.
Yeah.
And I still have the Flareon on the bench. So, I diving draw, and I whiff it, and then he still needs a Lysander to knock out my Flareon.
Okay.
So he draws it and top decks the Lysander.
Oh, that always stinks.
So I was shaking my head, but I've done it before, like in regionals for SoCal. That's
Mhm.
how I won. That's how I won the whole tournament.
Okay. Alright. So you end up losing the top 8 overall, though?
That was the first game.
Okay.
The second game,
yeah.
I got I had Ultra Ball for an Eevee and hoped to top deck a VS Seeker or a Juniper
Mm-hmm.
because I couldn't get another Jirachi since I would have just 2 Jirachis in play.
You're just ready to pick off later.
So I top deck the VS Seeker. My first 3 cards are Flareon, Bangle, DCE, and then I hit 2 Battle Compressors, and then an Acrobike, so I get the KO on his Yveltal. But then he just promotes a baby Yveltal, and then cycles an energy. So I'm forced to knock out the baby Yveltal. And then he just Seismitoad and then trumps and Quaking Punches. And I have no supporter. And I just keep top decking Battle Compressors, and I have VS Seekers in hand. So I got destroyed in that game.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, those toads always... They seem to ruin Flareon nowadays.
Yeah.
Alright, so how many championship points are you at currently?
I'm at 511.
Woo! That's a lot.
Yeah.
Now, does top 16 seniors get like a free trip like masters do, or no?
Yeah.
Okay, sweet. So how many points do you think you'll need to get top 16?
For the stipend, I'm thinking like 600.
Okay. So
And then for the worlds, I'm thinking like a lot.
a billion.
Yeah,
So
pretty much.
are you gonna go to any more states?
No.
No, you're done for now. Okay.
Unless you want to give me that flight to New Mexico.
No, I'm good. I'm good. So okay, I got a question about the Flareon. So I don't want to reveal it too much because it is an underground list.
Yeah.
But you talked about the Executor. How
Yeah.
clutch was that card overall? Like, did you use it a lot or barely?
I used it. I used it like half of the time.
Hmm. And like, just like, did it help you like win games, or was it just like a good final attack or something?
One game it really helped
Hmm.
because my opponent just couldn't play supporters,
True.
so they were just like locked out of the game.
Okay. All right. Well, do you want to give any shout outs to anybody or anything?
I'll give a shout out to my parents for taking me.
Okay.
Um, Adam from Six Prizes for the underground and running his site.
True.
You for doing the interview.
Okay. And that's pretty much it.
And
Oh.
yeah, that's pretty much it.
Alrighty, man. Well, thanks so much for doing this, and congrats on your top 2, top 8 matches or games.
All right, thanks. See ya.
Alrighty, bye.